Let's read this question for number 40. All right, Kamaria, go ahead, please. Given.
Given angle A equals 27 degrees, A equals 30, solve for all the legs of the right triangle.
All right, so thank you. So we're going to solve for all the other two remaining legs of this. Definitely one of them is the longest side, which is the hypotenuse. Now, how do we do this, right? So solving for right triangles, the first step is draw the right triangle and label them accordingly, all right? Big letters correspond to angle measures. Thank you, Paula. And opposite them will be their corresponding small letters, the legs or the sides of the triangle, all right? So there we go. So draw a right triangle, capital letters for angles, okay? And then opposite them will be what? Small letters for side legs. Are we good? Right, so that's what we're gonna do. And here it is, right? Let's draw first a right triangle. So let's make it official, you know, making it official with this straight edge. So, okay. Okay, making sure it's 90 degrees using this protractor, big protractor. There we go. All right. Yeah, it does look convincing to be 90 degrees, right? Put in a small square, signifying it's 90 degrees or a right angle. It says 27 degrees, so let's consider this one as our angle A and making sure that it's 27 degrees using our protractor. So here it is. There's the vertex in there. Make sure it's 0 degrees and it says what? 27 degrees. Where's that? 0, 10, 20, and then here it is, 27 degrees. We good? All right, so that one in there, it's how much? 27 degrees, okay? So where's our straight edge? Here it goes. Just making sure that we're doing it as accurate as we can. Good, guys? Okay, 27 degrees. Now, big A, small letter A should be opposite that one, right? So big A, small letter A. Good. Big C will always be your right angle, right? So opposite that one will be small c, automatic. That's always the longest side, which is what? Hypotenuse, right? Very good, that is correct. Well, if you have A and C, well, let's have a big B for the angle. So
does A and B always have to be in the same place just like that, or can they be flipped?
a good question in there, Chase. That's a good question in here. You see this A and B? It can flip, all right? It can flip. You can have your A, big A in here. You can have your B, big B in here, as long as if your big A is in here, then your small A is in here. So this is the one that's consistent. But whether or not A's and B's will be on the left side or on the right side, it can change, right? It can change. As long as the small and big letter corresponding letters are opposite always with each other. Are we good? Got it? Okay. Now after that one, well, put in the given values, right? Okay. So again, what are the given values in here? That big A is 27 degrees, and opposite that one, small a is how much? 30 units, right? It can be in inch, feet, centimeters, meters, millimeters, whatever unit of measurement it is. Are we good? Right? But in here, it just says units anyways, right? After that, what do we do then? Step number 3, right? Here we go. So, how are we going to use, well, Addie, let's read this one. Step 3.
Opposite adjacent
Thank you. And again, I would put in here WRT. That means with respect to, bless you, the given angle, right? So with respect to the given angle, which one is O? Opposite. That's the farthest. A, adjacent. That's the nearest. And hypotenuse will always be the longest, right? Good. So far, near, long. Yes. Right? Okay, there you go. With respect to this angle, given angle is 27. So which one is your opposite? Opposite. Small letter A. So this is your opposite. Good. Again, that's with respect to this angle. That's given angle, right? Which one is your adjacent? B, right? So this is your adjacent, right? And the longest is always be your hypotenuse, right? And then after that, now, what trigonometric ratio should we use depending on the given sides? Should we use sine, cosine, or tangent, right? This time we're going to use our mnemonic, right? So our mnemonic, our shortcut, are as follows, right? And again, I'm doing triangles in here because in some cases, you need to multiply instead of divide, right? So, okay. First of all, in here, the given is already the adjacent. The opposite, right? Good. So the opposite is the given. So that means if I put a check mark in here, this one has the opposite. This one also has the opposite, right? Good. So in short, since opposite is already given, to get the hypotenuse, you can use the sine. Good. To get the adjacent, then you're going to use the tangent. Good. So that's how you're going to know, based from our mnemonic, what trigonometric ratio should I use for this triangle to get the other two legs. Mnemonic, sohcahtoa. Right? So with that being said, let's use this one first, sine. So what does it say? Sine, well, in here you want the what? The hypotenuse, right? So this is what you need. I put a star on that, right? So if you want the hypotenuse, what you're gonna do? With opposite and sine, you're gonna divide them, right? See? Okay. Again, to get the hypotenuse, you divide opposite and sine. Good. So with that being said, hypotenuse, which is small letter C, is equal to what? The opposite value, which is 30 over S. That's sine of the angle, 27 degrees. Are we good? Right. The other one, well, in here, according to this one, let's put a star on A, adjacent. To get the adjacent side, B, what's that? Opposite over tangent. Are we good? So that case, to get what's that? Adjacent, which in this case is side B, that is equal to what? Again, opposite once again, 30 over tangent. And what's your tangent? Of what angle? 27 degrees. Good, guys. Now after that, what do we do? Since this is not a special angle, then we have to use our calculator to get those approximate values, okay? So let's put it in here, put in the values for such. The first one, 30 over sine, how much? 27. You good? Make sure if you click on the right side, you see that's in radians, make sure it's in degrees. Got it, guys? Got it? And the last one, what's the other one? 30 over tangent, 27 degrees. So again, make sure that they're both in degree measure, right? So you go to graph setting, make sure it's in degree measure. Because if you put it on radians, even if you type it right, you're getting wrong answers, okay? So make sure you put it on degrees. And those are the final answers, okay? What is that? Rounding off the whole number, that'll be what? 66 and 59. Get it? So let's put it in here, the following. So which one is 66? The hypotenuse, right? So this is the 66 approximately. And this is approximately how much? 59. So here we go. So this is once again 66, and this is 59. And again, the approximation depends on the question. Should you round off to hundredths or two decimal place, tenths, one decimal place, or a whole number? It's gonna tell you on the instruction of whether whole number, tenths, two decimal places, or whatever rounding off needs to be done for such problems. Are we good, guys? Thank you.